Okay, let me see. Today I want to explain the surface. In the surface toolbars, uh, in previous time I explained about revolve. If after clicking the revolve, then this function is to rotate around the reference axis, sketch the profile section you want to rotate as shown in the following figure. When you click revolve, this dialog will appear, and after clicking the profile as follows, select the reference axis. Reference axis is here maybe. This is the reference axis, and around the reference axis, the revolve shape is generated as shown in this figure. And input the desired angle to designate the angle to rotate. In this case, the angle to rotate is 180 degree, and in case of this, angle to rotate is 360 degree. If we want to draw a closed rotating body, if you give 360 degrees to one side or 180 degrees to both sides as shown in the following figure, it means if you double click it and uh, I want to change it to 180 like here, and angle second angle both sides for both sides. Second angle can be given like this. Can you know the difference between 360 degree giving or 180 and both side angle 1 and angle 2 100, both of 180 angle can be given to the whole size. It is the same effect as 360 degree. Okay, I want to explain about sphere in this time. A sphere, the icon shape is like here, as you know. The sphere, this command is to use to create a sphere, sketch the origin of the sphere at the point where you want to make the sphere as shown in the following figure. When you click sphere, the following dialogs can be appeared. I will show you directly in the practice. Wireframe and surface design, and okay, first making the point like it, and click click and select the sphere, and as you know, I previously and continuously explain about the dialog box. If the dialog box color is blue, you should check or you should select what sum. In case of this, this should be selected. Center should be selected because this color is a blue color. Therefore, I will select the center in this point. And the sphere, if you sphere radius to give by 50 millimeter and preview, then the sphere can be made like this. Parallel start angle, parallel end angle. Therefore, this angle can be controlled in this button, and enlarge or decrease, increase or decrease angle can be given in this mouse left button and dragging. and the second angle can be controlled from this, and this is a parallel end angle. Can you know? Yes, parallel angle can be controlled and quantitatively given in this panel. And if you give this button, then full sphere can be made like this. The sphere radius having 50 millimeter, like this. This is a sphere generating method and full explanation about it. I want to check the textbook for explain another thing or any other omitted thing. I should check it first. And sphere is completed. And the next one is for about cylinder. Cylinder is the command to use to create a circular column. When a cylinder button is clicked, the following setting window appears. This is the window after clicking the cylinder. After entering the center point of the cylinder as follows: input the axis to be used as the height. Also, after inputting the radius of the cylinder, input the height of the cylinder from the reference point. I will show you just by practice. Cancel and click the cylinder. Cylinder icon is placed in the surfaces toolbar. Clicking it and some window is appeared like this, and I continuously say you again that if the dialog box's color having blue color like this, it should be chosen, or it should be given. Not given this value, we have error or we didn't do anything else. Therefore, in case of this point, select point. In case of this, I will select point in here. If point is selected, then the color is changed from blue color to white color. If the color is changed to white, nothing to do. We don't need to do nothing. And therefore, in case of this, the direction should be given in this blue color label. Direction should be this direction or this direction. This direction is Y. If you make the cylinder in the Y direction, you should select by mouse right button, and this direction is Y component. Yeah, this is a cylinder, and radius, if you give the radius to 50 millimeter, radius can be enlarged from this, and the length, this is first length and this is second length. Or if you give the mirror, then the same length can be acquired like this and reduced the same as well. Error is making because this is 0. Therefore, this can be widened like this. However, if you change this to the x component, that is x direction, that is increase in the x direction like here. And if you change it to the direction to z direction, the z direction is here in the compass. Therefore, therefore we should increase and decrease the cylinder height in the Z direction. Okay, let me see. I'll explain the above cylinder completely in this case. Sphere, cylinder, revolve is very easy. Extrude is also very easy. Therefore, we can easily understand by practicing extrude, revolve, sphere, and cylinder by yourself in the CATIA program also. Therefore, next is for about the explanation about offset in the surface toolbar. The offset icon shape is shown in this figure. This command is used to create a new surface by a certain distance. Let's sketch the following surface when offset is selected. Okay, I'll sketch it first. For this shape is like some carpet. Therefore, start from the wireframe and surface design and the XY plane. Enter to the sketch workbench, and a spline should be selected, and okay, it's finished, and extrude it by this bottom and 100 extrusion is, and okay, it's finished, and okay, bottom, and I want to change this to the different color like this. In this color, the color of the surface is some like this color, the pink, or I don't know exact color name, but this color. And please select and click the offset button like this, and the surface. As you know, and I continuously insisted about it, that if the dialog box's some items color is the blue, you should check first. You should give a value, or you should change it in case what surface you want to offset it means. Therefore, this I select this surface. If the surface is selected, then extrude one. I'll make this surface by extrude button in previous time, as you know. Therefore, I select it. If I select it, then the surface name is changed from blue, nothing color, blue color, but white color changes to white color, and the name can be changed like this. And offset value, if you please give to 200 millimeter, and offset preview 220 distance offset is obtained. And if you select both sides, then both sides reverse direction, preview first. Okay, I try it again. Surface distance 30 millimeter both sides. In erroneous error, because it have some mistake error surface. Distance 30 millimeter. 30 millimeter distance, and offset is selected after clicking the surface you want as follow. I think offset surface operate error. Changes some curvature in this because it have error. Therefore, I will try offset button again and select the surface, and the offset value should be given to by 30 millimeter, and preview button here. Then this offset is reduced to offset like here. And if you select both sides and preview, then the offset is increased more than before. And if you uncheck the both side and reverse direction, then the offset direction should be changed to reverse like here. This is for about the explanation of offset like here. And next one, I will explain about sweep surface. Sweep surface is in some and if you can well understand about my explanation, you can refer to this lecture document like here. And the next one is for about sweep surface. Sweep surface icon is shown in this, and this is the icon to enter to the sweep dialog window. Sweep surface is a command to implement the various surfaces. When click the sweep surface, the following definition window appears. This is very complicated. After drawing the following sketch with reference surface, create a surface shape through two guide curves. You can get the following this result by clicking above yourself. Let's check and make this sweep surface line first. For explaining, I will enter to the wireframe and surface design again, and making some curve like in this profile spline menu, and I will making some complicated spline like here. And maybe in YZ direction, or I don't know what kind of direction is. ZX direction is more complicated line like here. ZX direction, and some spline should be make like here. And exit this to this. Maybe some complicated shape is appeared and generated in this window, and please select the sweep surface after offset button and click it. Then the sweep surface window can be appeared like this. Profile is sketch. This is a sketch profile and guide curve is here. In previous design, some error is generated if I change the line like this. This is the profile and this should be the guide curve. Therefore, by complete of this curve, two curve, the select, click the sweep surface like here, and profile should be selected and guide curve is like here. Then select, click the preview like here. This is sweep surface result generated from this. And if you guide curve, you can see the guide curve, and this is the profile. By following along to the profile, the surface is covered like this. Therefore, in case of, please click the OK button, and you can change the profile more complicated. Maybe some like here, and update it. Then the profile curvature is more enlarged than the sweep surface is changed from this profile line, and this is guideline. If we change the guideline, then sweep surface can be also changed by this button. And next one is another more specific explanation of a sweep surface. The position profile can be set as follows. When you want to construct a surface out of the current position of the profile, in case of with two guide curves, draw a surface using two guides and the profile. This is the profile and this is the guide. Two guides case. This is a two guides case. An example of drawing a surface using the following sketch is shown. Yes, by using two guides and this. I want to show you in this guide, two guides, and and start wireframe and surface design, and I want to make one guide first by using this button, and exit it, and I want to make one another guide is in this plane, and by using profile button I want to make another guide is again, and for you connecting it, I in previously time I will I explained already about connector. Do you remember it? This is connect curve line, and point connect point of course the point should be on curve, point should be made in here. Okay, and in this case another point can be made like this, and connect, and the 2 point should be selected, and connection it can be in case of this is reverse direction. I want to use reverse direction like here. This is almost the same as this shape in the lecture document. And also we want to select first about sweep surface, and this is profile, and to guide. Okay, I will explain about in the next time. Thank you for watching.